This new Topps Hobby release looks absolutely incredible. The card designs, the checklist, the chase cards, everything about it looks absolutely insane. So if you're excited to see this checklist deep dive of Topps Deco 2025-26, then make sure to absolutely smash that like button. And if you are new to this channel as well, then please do hit the subscribe button so you do not miss any future hobby videos just like this one. So yes, without further ado, let's take a closer look at Topps UEFA Club Competitions Deco 2025-26. So yes, this product releases on November the 10th at 1500 hours, which is 3 o'clock. So hopefully in this video as well, we can pick up a box, and obviously later in the year, we'll be able to open up this box, hopefully if it ships at a reasonable time. But as you can see, this is looking super, super nice. We've already got a little closer look at Isaac, Haaland, João Pedro triple auto 1 of 1 right there, which, I mean, for breakers is going to be an absolute nightmare. On that topic, if you are looking to enter breaks for Topps Deco when it does get shipped out, then please do check out Dub Breaks. We'd massively appreciate it if you want to support the channel and support the other guys in amongst Dub Breaks. Yeah, link in the description to that so you can get some sign-up credit as well. But there is the triple auto of Isaac, Haaland and Pedro, which looks incredible. Desiree Doué, Modern Marvels, I think that says. And then got Omar Marmoush, 1 of 1 auto. Jude Bellingham out of 50, looks incredible. This is the big one. The Ronaldinho patch auto, relic auto, whatever you want to call it. That's a classic Barcelona kit they've got right there. That's numbered to 25 copies as well. So that's quite a high print run for Ronaldinho autos, which bodes well. They must have gone and got a load more Ronaldinho autos over the summer. But that looks very, very good. His auto is so beautiful as well. And I'm sure the 1 of 1 of that will look beautiful as well. And then we've got a 1 of 1 Razzmatazz that makes a return this year with Erling Haaland. Features include incredible jewel cards such as One Club, which showcases top male and female players from the respective club, and then and Now, which celebrates past and present greats on one card. Very interesting. I've already seen a glimpse of one of those then and now jewel autos. And yeah, you can see it on the screen now. It is ridiculous, quite frankly. Young stars are found in Prodigy and the all-new Le Nouvel Esprit. No idea what that means. Which celebrates the biggest rookies of the 25-26 season, including Esteval, Mastantuono, Bellingham, which is Job Bellingham, of course, and Echeverry. Very interesting. I've seen there's quite a few decent little rookie chasers in this collection already. Joueur Emblématique returns with top legends, including Baggio, Romario, and Raul. Modern Marvels is new for this season and highlights the best 11 from the UEFA Champions League last season, which is why we've seen Desiree Doué on the card up there. And then we've got the Razzmatazz inserts. They return, celebrate the glitz and glamour of the Deco movement, the Art Deco movement, and of course that is. Also introducing for the first time an ultra-rare Cubist insert featuring all-time greats like Messi, Zidane, Ronaldinho, Henry, and Ibra. Wow, okay. I'm guessing that's going to be 1 in 20 boxes, 1 in 50 boxes, something like that. Antiquity relics return, as do the much acclaimed artistry illustrations. By the way, the guy who does them, Pedro, if you're watching, they are stunning. And I've already seen a glimpse of some of your ones from this new Deco set. Looking beautiful. Great new style on those ones. So the artistry illustration cards make a return in Topps Deco 25-26. Nouveau bonus short print autos can be found in lucky boxes. And if that's not enough, there are also dual and triple autographs with some incredible player combos and a mystery only 1 of 1 auto. Wonder who that will be. Who knows? And here's a closer look at some of the card pictures. We've got a look at the Desiree Doué Modern Marvels. Razzmatazz. I love the Razzmatazz. You've got Lionel Messi there in that Barcelona kit. This is one of the short print autograph bonus cards. So if you do find one of these autos, that means you've got an extra auto in the box, I'm pretty sure. But Nouveau, I think that's how you pronounce it. And that's Pavel Nedved there. Very, very clean design. Black out of 10 parallel there. And then look at that dual auto. Neymar and Ousmane Dembele, red out of 5. I just love how clean the design is on the Topps Deco. Every single year, it's one of my favourite releases of the hobby calendar. So, yeah, very much looking forward to cracking open some boxes on stream. But that is a stunning one there. And, of course, we will be opening up a box on the channel, one would hope. But let's have a look at this checklist. So we're starting off with the base cards. Now, this is a 192 card set, 80 cards per box, 1 autograph guaranteed, and wait for this, 3 numbered cards a box, which is incredibly good value. I believe that's the same as last year's Topps Deco, so big fan of that. 3 numbered cards and a guaranteed auto. You really cannot go wrong with that. There's also bonus inserts, short prints, autograph relics, as we saw earlier on. The numbered cards, it's to 99 or less, so 99 blue, 75 green, purple out of 50, orange to 25, black to 10, red 5, and obviously gold 1 of 1. So the standard Topps numbering right there, although green is usually to 99 and blues to 75, so they've swapped them around, which keeps it fresh, I guess. But here are the current stars. These are your standard base cards you'll be able to find in numbered form as well. Ekatike, Kerkej, Joao Pedro, Isak, so a lot of newly transferred players there at their respective clubs. Dean Huyson included there. Let's see if there's any major names here. Feel free to pause the screen if you see any player you're looking to collect. Obviously, you've got Nottingham Forest in this, so Chris Wood cards there, so that's pretty cool. And what I do like about this checklist is that they've added the team next to the player. They haven't done that in recent years, so it's been a pain for us breakers to actually decipher what team they are, especially if it's just overlapping a couple of seasons. You never know if they're at their old club or their new club, but it looks like, judging by this, Liverpool, Isak, Kerkej, Liverpool, all that good stuff. These are all new at their brand new clubs, which is fantastic. Any other decent names here? Lamine Yamal's, of course, on the checklist. Ryan Cherki, he's looking pretty good this season. Evan Ferguson there for Roma, which is a pretty cool one. Gerard Quanz's now at Bayer Leverkusen. Anything else here? Gibbs White for Nottingham Forest, very nice. Desiree Doué, Dembele, there'll be a big chase, of course. Champions League holders, what else we've got here? Mikel Merino for Arsenal, Trent for Real Madrid. Carreras looks very good for Real Madrid. Very good player. Used to play for Preston, fun fact, under a different name, look it up. But what a player he's turned out to be for Real de Madrid, where signed in the summer from Benfica. What else we got here? Mo Salah, Harry Kane, all the standard names you'd expect to be in this set. Nathaniel Brown for Eintracht Frankfurt. Who is Nathaniel Brown? I'm going to have to look this guy up. Okay, so he's come through, he's played a senior game for Germany, to be fair. Nathaniel Brown, that's an interesting one. Nathaniel Brown, let us know if that's a decent one to keep an eye out on. Oh, there he is, Eberechi Eze for Arsenal there, in amongst a couple of Palace cards. I'm guessing they made this checklist a few months ago and managed to sneak in Eze in an Arsenal kit, which is good. Then got Valverde and Mbappe. Ritsu Doan, never heard of him. But yeah, some very good names. Rashford for Barcelona, that's pretty cool. We don't mind that. Anything else here? Gyökeres for Arsenal, that'll be a big chase. Ødegaard for Arsenal, of course. Mikey Moore for Rangers as well, which is all good to see. Right, this is where things get super exciting. Now, remember what I said about dual autos earlier on? Bear this in mind when looking at this checklist right here. Ronaldinho and Lamine Yamal. Now, you're probably thinking, if there's a dual auto for that spot, then that's big money. And you'd be right in thinking that there's a dual auto for that. Topps put out a picture today on their socials advertising, showing a picture of the Ronaldinho, Lamine Yamal dual auto for Barcelona, and goodness me, that is money. That is big money right there. Again, Ronaldinho's auto is just class, and Lamine Yamal's the Barcelona star boy, or so it seems. Got Jan Koller and Guirassy, Drogba, Joao Pedro. That'd be a nice chase for Chelsea fans. Shearer, Johan Visser, interesting one there. I've probably could have gone for Voltemada, but I don't know if he's on the checklist. Again, this is another massive one for Arsenal fans. Thierry Henry and Victor Gyökeres, both donning the number 14 shirt for Arsenal, and again, they do have a dual autograph card for that spot. So that is going to be a big chase for the Arsenal fans watching. The red out of 5, as you can see on the screen right now, I mean, that's massive money. The colour match is beautiful. King Kladze and Oscar Bob, that's an interesting one for Man City. Bellingham, Toni Kroos, classic dual auto that. Lautaro Martinez, Crespo, Neymar, Ousmane Dembele, as we saw earlier on, and then Yildiz and Del Piero. There we go, very strong checklist there. Now, this is the one club subset, which features some female players, which is good for the women's soccer collectors out there. You've got Alexia Putellas and Gavi, Kira Walsh and Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea, Mary Earps, very topical at the moment, and Lucas Chevalier, the PSG goalkeepers for the men and women team. Gwyn and Kimmich, Bayern Munich legends right there. Girelli and Vlahovic for Juve, Lauren James and Joao Pedro, Iva Pajero and Lewandowski, Caicedo, Vinicius Jr., Magal and Chanaloglu. So I'm sure there'll be a few Arsenal women's fans, a bit hard done by as always. The fact there's no Arsenal women's cards there, but is what it is. I'm sure we'll get over it. But then we get into the Legends cards, which is Very exciting. You know me, I love a legend card. You've got George Weah there for PSG, Blaise Matuidi, that's cultured, he was a great player on his day. Samuel Eto'o for Barcelona, Roy Mackay, Alessandro Del Piero, Guti for Real Madrid, that is cultured. Schweinsteiger, Muller, Vieri, I mean the list goes on. It is a ridiculously good list. Firmino has autos for Liverpool there, which is what we like to see. Juan Mata, Schneider. Yeah, very strong list. Patrice Evra for Monaco, very nice. John Collins for Celtic, Dwight York, Perez, Fabregas, Di Maria, and Mario Balotelli has cards for Man City there. Right, this is where we get into the youngsters in the set, the upcoming prospects in the UEFA Champions League, Conference League, Europa League, all that good stuff. You got Kima Andres for VfB Stuttgart, Heskey, Darvic, Rooney Bargi for Barcelona. I remember his rookie card a few years ago for Copenhagen. Emilio Lawrence for Man City there. So quite a few of these players we've already seen in sets, such as Mora, last year's rookie, as well as Kienda. Mukasa's had cards before. Elena Kena has had cards before. Echeverry's had cards before, but I don't think he's had them for Topps yet. Thus, I think he will be a rookie card in this set. And if he is, it's a big rookie chase because his numbers already are looking very good. And he's got goals for the Argentina national team. And you've got to remember next year, there's a big thing called the World Cup happening, and I'm sure Echeverry will be one of those players going to the World Cup with Argentina on the form he's on. This is one of the big ones for Barcelona, I think. Could this be the next Yamal chase? Dro Fernandez, I think his full name is, for Barcelona. He's a winger. I believe he's 17 years old. He's Spanish, and I believe he's got Filipino roots in there as well. He's had a few Topps Now cards, and the card prices we've seen with those Topps Now parallels have been very, very strong. So that's an interesting one to keep an eye on, Dro, for FC Barcelona. I'm sure that'll be a split-out spot for breakers out there when doing multi-box breaks. Seni Miulu, of course, we've seen cards for before last season, winning season of the Champions League for PSG. Next up is, all of these are going to be rookies, one would imagine, because I believe that's what it said in the preview article we've just read. Le Nouvel Esprit. You've got Ousmane Diallo for Borussia Dortmund, Spanish international. We've then got Rio Ungamoha. That's going to be a fun one for Liverpool fans to chase. Francesco Pio Esposito. I've heard he could be the next big thing for Italian football fans. So there we go. Francesco Pio Esposito for Inter Milan. That's going to be a fun little rookie chase there. I think he's got quite a high transfer value as well. Esteval, he is just, he's definitely the best youngster in the Premier League, that's for sure. Lennart Karl for Bayern Munich, another good one there. This is another big one. Real Madrid's Franco Mastantuono, looking very, very good already. Signing in the summer from River Plate, I believe. So that's an interesting one there. Real Madrid's Franco Mastantuono, remember the name. Kendry Paez, we've obviously seen cards from him before on loan at Strasbourg, part of the Blue Group, is it called? The Chelsea group where they hoard players, basically. But Kendry Paez there. He's obviously got cards in Topps Premier League for Chelsea. Job Bellingham's the last one on that checklist for Borussia Dortmund, the man who can't get a minute in edgeways at the moment. Next up is Joueur Emblématique. And look at that. Diego Maradona Napoli cards. That's going to be a popular chase. Naples is where he's regarded as a hero. They worship him out there, Diego Maradona in Naples. So that's going to be a big, big chase, especially if you can get those ones numbered. That'll be a fun one to get. Maradona for Napoli. You don't see his Napoli cards too often, so that's good. I like they've included that. Seedorf for Real Madrid, Raul for Real Madrid, Romario Eindhoven, and Roberto Baggio for Inter. So I think it's the heroes for each club, I guess you could say. Raul spending many a year with Real de Madrid. Then we've got the artistry cards, which is obviously designed by the absolutely generational artist, that is Pedro Demetrio. I hope you're watching. I hope I pronounced your name right. But we've got some good names on here. You've got Baggio. He's had how much has Baggio paid Topps here? No, I'm joking. Baggio's got a card. He got Lamine Yamal, Gyökeres, Ronaldo, R9, that is, Johan Cruyff, and Esteval. So that is a very strong selection there. A selection of youngsters and then some big, big legends in Baggio, R9, and Johan Cruyff. So it's good to see Cruyff continuing to get cards despite his passing. Next up is Modern Marvels, which is obviously the team of the season from the Champions League last year. And pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of PSG players in there. Lamine Yamal, Doué, Rafinha as well. There we go. Strong little subset there. And this is where we get excited. We all love chasing autograph cards. And in Topps Deco, you're guaranteed an autograph card in a box. And this is the list of autograph cards you can get. You've got Ekatike, Gerke, Joao Pedro, Isak, Romero, Hyson. Already a good roster. Liverpool fans will be chasing the Isak in there. Very, very good. Any other big names going down this list right here? Olivier Giroud's quite cool for Los Lille these days. Schumanni there. Vinicius Jr. is another big one. Chris Wood, autos for Forest. That's cool. We don't mind that. Dominic Szoboszlai, what a season he's having. Anything else we've got here? Lamine Yamal, I mean, that's going to be another expensive card as always. His third year of cards now. It feels mental. I feel like such an unk. Lamine Yamal's in his third year of cards. Crazy. Next up, we've got any other big names here. Luis Diaz first buying autos, apart from summer signings. I think he might have had autos for. Ousmane Dembele, that'll be a decent chase. Rafinha, Mikel Merino for Arsenal fans. Carreras, that's cool. What else we've got here? Conor Bradley, very nice. Saliba, Ollie Watkins, Cole Palmer. Okay, yeah. Xavi Simons for Spurs. Nathaniel Brown, the guy we were just talking about, he's got autos for Frankfurt. Eberechi Eze, there he is for Arsenal. He has got autos, so I'll try and get one of them for my collection. But Arsenal Eze autos and Arsenal Eze cards are already proving difficult to find because they seem to outbid me every single time I'm going for an Eze card. But if I can get one, then happy days. I'll probably be entering breaks. Who else we got here, which is a decent name? Pedri, that's pretty cool. We've seen Pedri autos for years now. Victor Gyökeres for Arsenal, Gakpo, Bellingham, Ødegaard. Yeah, it's a strong selection there. And then you are looking at all of these. Let me just say this. All of these have dual autograph cards. These are all dual autos. Ronaldinho and Lamine Yamal, we've obviously been over that. That is ridiculous on its own. Jan Koller and Guirassy, perfect for Dortmund fans. Thierry Henry and Victor Gyökeres, the number 14s. We've spoken about that already as well. That's a massive card chase for Arsenal fans. King Kladze and Oscar Bob, dual auto. Bellingham, Cruz, Martinez, Crespo, Neymar, Ousmane Dembele, and Yildiz and Del Piero. That is a great selection of dual autograph cards. Hopefully we can get lucky and find one of them in our box when we open it up. And next up, we've got some more dual autos. This, of course, features the women's players. You've got Putellas and Gavi, Gwyn, Kimmich, Shirelli, Vlahovic, Joao Pedro and Lauren James. Pajot and Lewandowski, Caicedo, Vinicius Jr. is a pretty cool one. And Magal and Chanaloglu for Inter Milan. There we go. Very, very nice. And then we got the legend autos. I mean, George Weah autos. Wow. Eto'o, Del Piero, Guti, Schweinsteiger, Thomas Muller, Vieri, Xavi, Lundberg, Schneider, Arturo Vidal's cultured. Firmino has autos. Evra, Thiago Silva for PSG. Absolute legend for PSG. David Silva, John Collins, Perez, Dwight York, Fabregas, Di Maria. It's a great selection of legendary autograph cards there. And then when it comes to the Prodigy autograph cards, we've got some nice rookie ones here and some decent youngsters as well. Mora and Kienda. Van Bommel's an interesting one. I feel like he could be a decent little shout for maybe Rookie of the Year this season. Who knows? Obviously, Mark Van Bommel's son. The more you know. I mean, it's not very difficult to put two and two together, but I did look it up, and I can confirm, is Mark Van Bommel's son. So there we go. They all have autos. You then got Diallo, Ungamoha, Esteval and Carl autos for the rookie spot, which is very good. And then you've got Seedorf, Raul, Romario and Baggio autos for the Joueur Emblématique. And for the short print autos, so these are obviously very hard to find. If you do get one, consider yourself lucky. You've got Sama, Nedved, Tevez, Tony, Redondo, Bonucci, Luis Skelly, David Luiz. That's a cool one for Chelsea there. You then got Berbatov, Voller, Eden Hazard for Chelsea, Balak, Makaleli. Chelsea have got a lot of autos in this short print list. There's another one there, the collector himself, Tosin Adarabioyo, Erling Haaland, Harvey Elliott, Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. That'll be a massive card to get. Anyone else there? Julian Alvarez is pretty cool. Ansu Fati, maybe 5 years ago, was pretty decent. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty strong checklist for the short prints, but again, they'll be super hard to find. So if you do get one, you're very, very lucky. Dual and triple autos. Now, these aren't a subset. They're just chucked in there for good measure because Topps just make the most unbelievable checklist these days. Dual and triple auto, R9 and Raul for Real Madrid. Saka and Eze. Oh my goodness gracious me. I mean, I can't even win normal Eze cards, let alone with Saka on it. That's going to be a ridiculous chase. Let us know in the comment section, is that card going to be worth more than the Gyökeres and Thierry Henry card? It could be close, you know. It could be a close one. I know Henry's a massive club legend for Arsenal, but Wow, Saccharinese, England, you know, that's a massive chase. Out of 5 as well. The colour match on that would be ridiculous. Musiala, Luis Diaz, Xavi Simons, Kolo Muani, the new Spurs boys. Pedri, Yamal, Rafinha, triple auto. Goodness me. You then got Isak, Haaland, and Joao Pedro, which we've already seen before. But my word, that is a good roster of dual and triple autos. Here is the Cubist insert, which is super, super rare. You got Lionel Messi there, Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldinho, Zlatan, and Thierry Henry for Arsenal. So I feel like the Henry Arsenal spot in breaks is going to be a pretty high in demand one. That's a nice little chase card there, the Cubist cards. And then the last one on the checklist, or just the second to last, is the Razzmatazz, which is a really, really nice looking insert card. Probably 1 in 2, 1 in 3 boxes. I don't know the exact odds, but a very nice looking subset. They've got Dembele, Salah, Mbappe, Bellingham, Wirtz, and Gamoha. Again, all the best players you'd expect here, including legends like Lionel Messi, Johan Cruyff, Iniesta's there as well, R9. Maradona has indeed got a Razzmatazz for Napoli, so that's 2 very nice Maradona cards on the checklist. You then got Alan Shearer for Newcastle, that's cool, and Harry Kane for Bayern Munich at the bottom, and the patch autograph antiquity cards. Look at that checklist right there. Zinedine Zidane, Scott McTominay's even cool, to be fair, for Napoli. Del Piero, Benzema, Torres for Atletico Madrid, Frank Lampard, Eden Hazard, Ronaldinho, which of course we've seen already, and that is just a beautiful looking card. Fabian Ruiz, Romario, Chanaloglu, Gareth Bale, Fratesi, Gakpo, and Joao Pedro. And then of course there is the only one of one on-card autograph card, which could be anyone. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gents. That is the full checklist for Topps Deco 2025-26. Let us know what you think down in the comment section. Which card are you going to be chasing? Which card are you going to be trying to pick up in breaks? Are you going to be buying a box for yourselves? Of course, hopefully in the next few moments, we'll be able to order our box and confirm an upcoming video on the channel. But I'm sure this is going to be a quick sellout of Topps Deco on their website when it does launch in 20 minutes, actually, at the time of filming. So I will catch you in 20 minutes where hopefully we can pick up a box of Topps Deco, because this product is looking very, very fun. Right, it's just turned 3 o'clock, and I mean, it's the 10th of November at 3 o'clock, so... Oh! Wait, what? Is it sold out already? Maybe I'm a bit too quick. I don't think it would have sold out already, unless that's just mental. It's probably just loading in. We'll give it a bit of time to refresh, but they've put up this new header picture on the website. You've got the Yamal artistry card, which looks unreal, the 1-of-1 variant as well. Nouveau Nedved out of 10, short print auto. Ungamoha to 75, I love that design as well. There is the Saccharinese dual auto in their white, is it away kit, third kit? I don't know, but it looks beautiful. Then you've got the Bellingham and the Ronaldinho I've seen already, but that Saccharinese, my word. Oh, it's here. Oh, the box looks incredible. 140 quid for a box. How many can you get? 10? Apparently you can get 10 boxes. Well, I'm only going to get 1 because, goodness me, we're not made of money. Any more pictures of some of the cards? Doesn't look like it. It's all the same ones. Oh, no, this is new. These 2. That's pretty cool. Very, very nice. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to add this to cart. I'm going to order 1 box for myself, and I'll see you once this box has been ordered and we can talk a bit more about it. Right, there we go. I've placed my order. I've got the box, which is absolutely fantastic. 140 quid seems actually very, very fair considering you're getting 3 numbered and an auto. I think last year it might have been 120, but it's a strong checklist this time round, and I'm not sure when it's going to start shipping. It does say it's available to the 24th. One would imagine it's going to start shipping late in December. Can we find out here of the specs? No, okay. Well, it just depends on when it gets printed and everything. But we've got a box. It's all ordered. There is the box in all its glory. And stay tuned to the channel because we will be opening this up very, very soon when it does ship out. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to absolutely smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel as well for more videos just like this one. Let us know your thoughts on the checklist and this hobby box in the comment section as well. And yes, I'll see you in the next one. See you soon. Goodbye.